Hi guys, Fran Wolf here, and this is round number 1 of Mario Kart World Championship, my new series on this channel. And before we begin, please like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into it. So, if you don't remember, Mario Kart World Championship is from Mario Kart World, and there are 3 races. First contains me, LB Swimmer, Monkey Man, and J Mick14, who used to be Yeti MC. And the second race contains me, LB Swimmer, Monkey Man, and the GM of the Warrior Muscles from MSL. Points are only on offer for the GM of the Warrior Muscles in the second race, and the third race is for the highest place finishers from the first 2 races. So let's get into it. The first round took place at Mario Bros. Circuit, where the selections were for me. The Yoshi Islanders selected Yoshi to race. For Semi-Truck Eaters, they selected Racer DK to race. For the Boshin Eaters, they selected Biker Wario to race. For the Dune Squad, they selected their captain Pokey to race. And in the first race, it was a very close contest, but ultimately in the first race, Yoshi ended up winning the first race, getting a nice haul of 5 points to start off the season. Second place was Racer DK and a good chunk from him, but behind in the battle for third place, it was extremely close between Pokey and Biker Wario. However, thanks to a last-second triple mushroom, Biker Wario ended up getting third place, while LB Swimmer's Pokey only got last place. So, a very unfortunate result for them. Although in the next race we asked some of the GMs on their results, and they said they're going to upgrade to a better controller for next time. So that is a interesting development. Moving on to the second race, still held at Mario Bros. Circuit. The GM of the Warrior Muscles, the Rosalina Supernova, selected Toadette to race. And I don't know why they selected Toadette, but it ultimately worked, as it was a very close contest between Yoshi and Toadette throughout the whole race. But thanks to some bad luck for Yoshi, including shells and bananas getting hit, and lack of items to attack because they kept getting coins, Toadette ended up winning that race, also getting a nice haul of 5 points. And behind, Racer DK got third, and fourth place went to once again Pokey, which meant Pokey would not move on to the final race. Now, for the final race, it's always held in a transition race. Now, a transition race is between one course and the next, so this transition race was between Mario Bros. Circuit and Whistletop Summit. And the team racers that qualified were Yoshi of the Yoshi Islanders, Racer DK of the Semi-Truck Eaters, Toadette of the Rosalina Supernova, and Biker Wario of the Boshinators. And starting off, it was a very poor start for Yoshi, who had to play comeback throughout the whole race, leading to a dominant win for Toadette to put her in first place of the Drivers' Championship. Yoshi was able to recover to second place, whereas Racer DK was only able to manage third, and Biker Wario only got fourth place. Disappointing for him, but not much. That's not here nor there. And now we get to move on to the drivers' standings. In first place is Toadette with a good haul of 10 points. Followed by Yoshi, only 2 points behind. Yoshi sits at 8 points. And then moving on to third place in the championship, it is Racer DK with 5 points. A decent haul for him, although you would have liked to see more if you think you have a chance at the championship. And then in fourth place, it was Biker Wario with, I think, 3 or 4 points. It was 3 points, so there we go. And in last place in the Drivers' Championship, running 5th place, it's Pokey with only 1 point. So that's disappointing, and Pokey's got a lot of work to do to catch up in the championship. Now we move on to the constructor standings, where after a very strong showing from Toadette, it is the Rosalina Supernova on top with 10 points, followed closely by the Yoshi Islanders, who sit at 8 points. Then it is the Semi-Truck Eaters, who sit at 5 points. The Boshinators are in 4th place with 3 points, so he's going to need to do some serious catch-up, although he can't change his reserves in since he already used those up. And then in last place, it's the Dune Squad with 1 point. So that's pretty terrible. And that is pretty much everything. And if you're wondering, the next race will be at Whistletop Summit, and it won't take as long as it did compared from the introduction video to this part. I'm sorry for the huge delay. I know you guys were looking forward to it, but I apologize. But until next time, please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!